It's 6:30 in the morning, Sunday, June 10th. And we're getting ready to pull out of Fort Isabel. Head way down there to the end and turn left. And we're heading down the channel towards the breakwater, but we don't have much wind. We are moving. Some more people coming out. Chuck and the Magic Mayfly. And we are heading out into the bay. I don't hit the seawall, probably have to paddle some. He's heading out there. There's the channel, it's marked real well. Green on the starboard and red to port. Going out, the rule is red right returning, but I'm not returning, I'm going out. I better steer if I'm going to do it. But it's over there that's the bridge, and that's, I don't know if it'll show up. South Padre Island over there, all the fancy hotels. But, well, that's kind of pretty. I'm on the Intercoastal Waterway now. There's marker 59, and I cut across the corner. I found the spoil islands with my lee board. The boat just rounded up and it wouldn't steer. Why isn't it going that way? Why can't I steer it? I looked down, I could see grass. Then the lee board popped up, and the rudder popped up. So I pulled them up, and oh man, I thought I was going to have to get out and walk. The boat was barely skimming over the grass, but I made it over here between the markers. Now I can see the other markers. There's the rest of the boats up there, and there's boats back there. So I'm kind of in the middle of the pack, and the KaaNoo is sailing, and she's doing really good. The wind, every once in a while, we'll get some pretty good wind, and then it'll slack. But it's given me enough to keep me going, and if I get a little wind, I'll catch those guys down there. And we get a little thunder once in a while, a little bit of rain, but we're doing it. KaaNoo is sailing the Texas 200. We're on the way to Port Mansfield. There's Merlin. Well, that's really a pretty hull. It's a rowboat that he scaled up, 23 feet, double ender. Pretty hull, slips through the water really nice. There's some of the guys back there. The rest of the fleet up there. All these have birds on them. Birds love these things. There's a Serio. It's a pretty little boat too. It sails really well. Now KaaNoo is moving now. Past those guys, past me, there's Chuck in the gamma ray. I'm sure he's going to catch me. I just have the feeling that he's going to catch me and probably pass me. Got a smaller boat, but he's a sailor, I'll tell you what. So I'm still kind of in the middle of the pack. There's boats back there. There's the fleet up there. At least I got somebody to follow so I won't get lost. I'm staying between the green things and the red things. I haven't seen any more grass, so I guess I'm doing good. I'm crossing Matagorda Bay. And the KaaNoo's got some big water. And this is just some really cool sailing. And she is moving now. Marker 43, wind's picking up pretty good. I got some islands up of here. That, I believe, is Caballo Island. And back there is Medio Island. There's brush-covered sandy islands. There's more islands down there. We're sailing now. There's a fleet down there. There's more coming back there. Now everybody's moving. There's all these really cool islands. And I'm coming up to a path between two islands. Down there. Hey, you got some wind now, huh, Roger? Are you happy? He is, he's grinning. He's going through a path between some cool islands, and there's all these little shacks on stilts out here. They're just so cool. What's down there? Kind of taking up to. There's another island over here. It has a house on it. And the fleet's way down there. I'm about to get past. We've been trading places for a while. And there's more of those houses down there. There's Chuck. I knew he was going to catch me. There's Jack. There's some wrecked boats over on that island. Yeah, there's wrecks all around, all over here. I'm between some islands now. I got off the side of the ditch. My leadboard popped the thing. I was in the dirt. The ditch is pretty narrow, and if you get out of it, you hit dirt. Mansfield, running wing and wing with the swell behind it, running dead downwind. It's going like crazy. I'm really busy, so I'm not going to take much video. Coming in Port Mansfield, and it got really rough out there. We all made it to Port Mansfield okay. Most of the guys are tied up over there. I was actually the last boat in. So I'm over here on the other side, but it's nice because we got slips over here, and I'm over here next to Jack, and we're at Port Mansfield. So happy to be here. I had pulled my rig back to get a little more height on the boom, and I brought my center of effort back, and I had terrible weather here, and the wind really picked up. Really screaming, and that about wore me out. I'd steer it all the time and work the tiller. But anyway, we got in, so I better throw my mizzen. Well, I found this cantina on Google Earth. I was going to come over here and have a margarita, but I guess that won't be happening because they're tearing it down. Yeah, no more cantina there. This is Port Mansfield. And I found these storage sheds on Google Earth. There's a harbor down there. There's the store. That's a pretty nice little harbor. Covered slips over there for big boats. Side, that's the Chamber of Commerce Pavilion. That's where the early birds that came in tied up. Port Mansfield. These seagulls were courting, but now she's walking away from you, dude. Go tell her how much you love her. You're just gonna just let her walk away. She's gonna walk away. They were doing all kind of ritual things, and then she just walked.
No more chasing.
We're gonna have some seagull friends. We threw out some. Jack threw out some Cheetos. I threw out some breadcrumbs.
Everybody loves Cheetos.
Yeah, they do. Look at that one. Oh, that one. And they're very vocal. They like to talk. Very friendly. Look at those. They're very friendly guys. Yeah, these are different kind of seagulls than we have on the west coast. They're cool. I like them. Yeah. They're pretty. Well, it's now 7:15. We're leaving Port Mansfield. Took off at 7. Had to row out here to get some wind, but now we're heading off into the sunrise. Heading for the land cut and Baffin Bay. The first big ship I've seen. We share the intercoastal with these guys, and we have to stay clear of them. They can't maneuver as well as we can. And they have to have the mid-channel. They draw much more water than we do. Interesting, though. Do not want to get in front of these guys. They will plow you right under the water. That's a big old barge with a pusher tug. Pushing it. Oh, the name of that tug is the Houston. Cool. And there goes the Houston. That's really cool. My boats are just designed to do that. Now I get to ride his wake. What a privilege. Alright, marker 69. I'm going to turn 69 in a few days. There's the guys up there. There's some really fast boats in this fleet. Some of the slower ones took off while it was still dark. But since I don't really know the way that good, it's good to have people that have done this a lot to follow. So I'm following these guys. They know where to go, and I'm figuring it out. So I'm learning the intercoastal. And it can be tricky finding all these markers. And if you don't, you're going to find the edges of the ditch, which I have several times. Thank goodness for these pop cleats. Anyway, just going down intercoastal water away in KaaNoo. Just canoeing. Now this is really sailing. Now we're running downwind. Got everything boomed way out. And I'm starting to catch up to some boats. KaaNoo loves to run downwind. That's a good point of sail for a lugger. So yeah, I'm catching people. Still gaining on the fleet. I slacked my boom peril in Port Mansfield, so I got the whole rig about a half a foot further forward than it was. And boy, did it make a difference in the steering. It's so easy now. She balances better. Move the center of effort of the sail further forward to match my center of lateral resistance in the leadboard. I got the leadboard up now because we're running downwind. Roger's still happy, I guess. He's still grinning. And also I'm kind of surfing these swells. It's not much of a swell, maybe 2 foot. And I'm kind of KaaNoo is just KaaNooing. KaaNoo! She's doing it. Second day of the Texas 200. Aha! And now I got some buds to sail with. It doesn't seem so lonely out here now. The KaaNoo is just running downwind. Occasionally about a 3-foot roller will give me a push. Some of them are pretty impressive. Now it's surfing. Yeah, sailing and surfing, and she's just everything's drawing good. The helm's balanced really good. This is living. Some of them pretty good rolling. Pick up the back end of the KaaNoo and just give me a third forward. This is sailing, this is. Neck and neck. Kevin and Audrey Green. They Texas 200 veterans. I'll talk to them on the Facebook page. Beautiful boat. Sails really good. Going into the wind, he just leaves me way behind. They're not running downwind, apparently. I don't know, it's the first time I've ever sailed KaaNoo like this. But geez, I'm catching up to people. Actually have the potential to pass people. Amazing. What a KaaNoo. She's just flying. Here comes another tug with the bars, it looks like. And we got some pretty good swells going now. I'm riding them pretty good. And the swell's picking up, picks up to about 3, sometimes 4 feet. It just lifts the KaaNoo. And I just surf it for a while, and I slow down when it goes under me. Kevin and Audrey pulled ahead of me, but I'm catching some of the other boats. Yeah, I'm surfing. I'm going to get a shot of some of these well from one of the big ones. It's just amazing. The stern will go up, and then the bow will go up. There we go. I'm pointing to the sky. This is some serious fun. This is. Stan David on the Spartan. That's a Jim McCallett design also, family skiff. Same designer what designed the KaaNoo. And I can see land coming in on both sides. So we got to be nearing the land. And the swell went down considerably. Land cut should be interesting. Gaining on another boat. I think I'm going to catch him. It's different than yesterday. What a few tweaks in the rig make a difference. But yeah, I think I'm going to catch this fella. We're getting closer to the land cut. The land's closing in. Up there. Well, I gotta stay between the red things and the green things. I'll make it. And there's the land over there. And it's like a lake here. The water's totally flat. Yet we still have a pretty good turn of wind. Roger's still grinning. And we're running downwind. And we're making a good turn of speed. KaaNoo is just moving through the water like a KaaNoo. some more of these little stilt houses. I think they're so cool. They're all down the coastal waterway. And then down there is the land cut. The land's closing in. Really calm water and good wind, so it could do some pretty good sailing. What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? Way, hey, and up she rises. Way, hey, and up she rises. Way, hey, and up she rises early in the morning. Way, hey, and up she rises. Way, hey, and up she rises. Way, hey, and up she rises early in the morning. Put him in a longboat till he's sober. Put him in a longboat till he's sober. Put him in a longboat till he's sober early in the morning. Way, hey, and up she rises. Way, hey, and up she rises. Way, hey, and up she rises early in the morning. Way, hey, and up she rises. Way, hey, and up she rises. Way, hey, and up she rises early in the morning. Keep him there and make him bailor. Keep him there and make him bailor. Keep him there and make him bailor early in the morning. Way, hey, and up she rises. Way, hey, and up she rises. Way, hey, and up she rises early in the morning. Way, hey, and up she rises. Way, hey, and up she rises. Way, hey, and up she rises early in the morning.